Hey everyone, this is Stacey on YouTube here, and this is my first installment of a Let's Play on single player on Minecraft, and I am losing my security blanket of my usual creative mode, and I am going to play, as everybody says, legit. So here we go. I haven't been on it yet, so we'll see what it looks like. Okay, loads of trees. Okay, right, we'll take our pick and we'll get chopping, and we'll see where we're going to end up building a new home. Oh, I would go for a monster of a tree. Oh, no end of wood there then. So, what shall I talk about? Well, Daz says he's been getting questions asking how Kellen's been and how the hospital appointment went, blah blah blah, and him being him, he knows Jack. So I'll try and explain and hopefully not sound like a doctor doing doctor speak and you'll all understand it. So Kellen, when we had him in hospital, we didn't stay for a while afterwards like most people do. I don't really like hospitals, so as soon as we could, we left, which was roughly 2 hours after he was born, which meant that they couldn't arrange for him to have the normal newborn checks that all newborn babies have before they leave hospital. So it was arranged for when he was 2 days old, and the paediatrician that checked him over noticed he had what's called a sacral dimple, which is when you are in utero, and this is in the very, very early weeks of pregnancy when everything's forming, and where the spine closes up with all the nerves and whatnot. And sorry for the UFO tree if you're watching Gigi. She noticed the sacral dimple. Now, sometimes they can mean absolutely nothing and they're quite shallow, but Kellen's is, she said deep, but it's closed. It's not an open hole, it's just like a really deep dimple, and it's in the butt crack. Now, sometimes they can be harmless and there can be absolutely nothing wrong, but she wanted to check to make sure that there wasn't anything else going on. So he was born in late October, and they arranged the ultrasound to check over what was going on inside around his spine in the December. And when I went there and they did it all, they said that he was fine, which I was pleased about. We kind of forgot about it, thought that was all done and dusted, got on with things. And then in April, a letter came through the door, and the letter said that they'd found an incidence of spina bifida on the ultrasound. Not a lot else in the letter, and of course it freaked the life out of me, thinking, my god, why haven't they told us this? Apparently it was an admin error, it hadn't been looked at properly. I don't know how, but that's the NHS for you. So they wanted to speak to us about what they wanted to do next, so we went along to an appointment, and she explained what they found on the ultrasound images, and where his dimple is, which is at the base of his his spine, one of the vertebrae it showed on the ultrasound scan, which wasn't a clear picture, but they could see that there was a piece of bone missing. And as you know, the vertebrae surround the spinal cord, and obviously they help protect all the nerves and spinal fluid and whatnot. So they're concerned. They wanted to have a better look. They didn't want to just leave it. She consulted with the lead sonographer, and they felt it was best that he have an MRI done so that they could have a proper look, where he was still, and the images would be an awful lot clearer. So we went along to that. We don't get the results for at least 3 weeks. I think if we don't hear anything, we have to give the consultant a ring to try and track down what she's seen, if she doesn't contact us before then. So he has spina bifida, which it sounds, I mean, a lot of people, I think, base that on having quite a big disability, but if he does have it and it's just a case of missing bone and no spinal fluid poking through the gap in the vertebrae, then he'll probably have no problems. He'll be a normal little boy. He can do everything that he wants to do, nothing holding him back. But if he has anything poking through that hole, I'm not sure exactly what that will mean for him, whether it will mean that he won't be able to do things like PE, sports. I'm not sure. So it's a case of waiting to see what they saw on the MRI images, and going from there. But that's roughly the gist of what's going on with Kellen at the moment. At the moment he's showing absolutely no signs of it affecting him, whatever it is that he's got going on in there. He's just turned 8 months and he's already pulling up on the sofa and on your legs if you're standing near him. The first time he pulled up against the sofa, he was cruising along the sofa, so his legs are working. They're not holding him back, and he doesn't like being still, so it looks alright at the moment. So that's what's going on with Kellen. So what else can I talk about? So this Let's Play. Not sure how long we'll be going on for with this. I suppose it depends on how often I get to do it. We're going to try and aim for a 2 instalments per week, which will be on a Tuesday night and a Friday night. Obviously with the little ones about, it's going to depend on whether I can get them filmed and whatnot, but we'll give it a go and we'll see what we can do. Right, I suppose it would make sense to probably make a home here, considering I've cleared a massive chunk of it, so we'll do that. At the moment I am on peaceful, I think. I hope Daz has put it on peaceful anyway, so I can get this all sorted. So what size shall I make it? I want it nice and roomy, I don't want it all cramped and tiny and pokey and blur. So I think we'll aim for, we'll go here. I know I should probably be using this to make my tools, but I don't care. My Let's Play, I'll play it how I want to. Right. Now, see, I was going to do a Let's Play with me on creative and building random projects. I mean, they weren't going to be huge, large projects, but I was going to do building random things and For the first week I was going to start off with something simple and then ask for your input on what to build in the next week, but we decided, stuff it, let's go straight for a let's play and see how I do. I have a little sheet in front of me that gives me I've run out of wood. Gives me instructions on how to build certain things, because I am such a noob when it comes to doing things the legit way. So we'll see how we do. So I have a little bit of a guide. As Gigi would call it, a nerd book. I'm only playing until first night, so it's not long. Probably not long away at all, actually. See, I say that and it starts getting dark. I know it's not looking very decent, is it? Never mind. It'll get there. It'll just take some time, I suppose. I'll be able to go fishing. I've not done fishing before. This is so slow. I'm not used to doing it the hard way. So I'll pick those bits up and I'll add these onto the hut. I can't really call it a house, can I? It's more like a hut. Oh. And let's see if I can find a bit more wood and finish off the front. I know I told Daz that I would finish when it turned night. I want to finish the front bit. My God, how many leaves are in this? Aha, there's some wood. My God, this tree was everywhere. Silly trees. Aha. So, if you're not subscribed to me, please do so. Oh, an apple. Oh, it's my first apple. So, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I mean, you don't have to. It would be nice. Like, of course. You know, who wouldn't like my videos? You know you will like my videos, really. You can come follow me on Twitter, which is obviously Stacey on YouTube, just like Daz. I need more followers on Twitter. I've lost some the past couple of days. Hello, chicken. Yeah. No, don't go away. No. Ah. Oh, please don't go away. Oh, I like you, really. Please let me kill you. No. Yay. Ooh. Right. Now, where am I going? Oh, it's all the way over there. Right. So, we'll go over here. And we'll now. So I will say bye for now, and hopefully see you again with my next instalment, which hopefully will be a little bit more exciting than this. I don't know. I'm still not finished off my hut, so I think it will be peaceful again. I don't want to risk dying before I've even finished where I'm going to live. So hopefully see you again, Remember to do all the stuff that I said earlier. I'm not going to repeat it all. And see you soon. Bye bye.